There really is something about being at sea. The breeze, the smell of the salt in the air. It's a shame I'm in a warehouse.
So you can say I've done this before. I've been to 10 dry docks, 30 countries, and sailed on just about every ship in the Carnival fleet. I want to know how all this got here. So I took off for Italy to find out. And on this go-around, everything's different. Wow! This is behind the scenes Carnival Vista.
Pop quiz, fun lovers. How do you take an IMAX screen that's about as tall as 2 giraffes and about as wide as 6 elephants and install it on a cruise ship?
It's not like it'll fit through a porthole.
The crews are going to let us in on the answer in just a bit, but first, I'm going to take you somewhere very cool.
The Stateroom Warehouse.
If you've never realized that your stateroom is prefabricated, well, then you're not alone. This is one of the best kept secrets here, which is why today I'm going to show you how Carnival is creating the perfect accommodation. Ciao Luca, buongiorno. Ciao. Why exactly is it done this way?
Because it's faster and easier than on board.
What are the challenges?
10 cabins per day, the time, the schedule, the production.
What is this?
When the cabin is completed, we prepare with the protection.
And when they're finished, we're gonna get some very new concepts, like one of my personal favorites, the Havana Cabanas. They're 1,967 guest staterooms set to be installed with ready-to-load dimensions. But the caveat?
Everything has to be perfect. So we check, we recheck, because if they are not perfect, they doesn't work.
No big deal. Stateroom.
Earlier I mentioned IMAX screens, so you might be wondering why I went from IMAX to stateroom. Well, surprisingly, the two go hand in hand.
Because the way they load the screen is by cutting through a stateroom. I learned it all from the hotel outfitting manager herself.
There is no other way around to load the IMAX. The IMAX screen is divided in 3 modules. 2 on the sides, there are 3 meters, and the one in the middle is 5.7 meters. And the height is 7 meters.
Those are pretty big pieces.
Yeah, indeed.
So there's going to be one stateroom on board. That is where the screen is going to go through. That would be pretty cool. Could you imagine if that's your stateroom? You're in like the IMAX stateroom.
Yeah, no, exactly. The challenge out of all this process is that it's going to be done literally at the last minute. So it's going to be certainly exciting.
The Carnival Vista still has a ways to go.
But that doesn't mean there's nothing cool to see. So check back next time, as I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes tour of the ship's inner workings.
And click here to subscribe to Behind the Scenes Carnival Vista.